today we're going to focus on the first volley, the volley after the serve. My goal of you today is that you are going to play a first volley that will help you to hold the net position, or that will help you not to get lobbed. And it would be even better to have those two, so that you can play a first volley and you can still hold the net. Because from there you can build up the point and win your service games very easy and put a lot of pressure on your opponents. And today we're in the Boekelhorst in Noordwijkerhout and we're going to start right now. Padel. Oké. Ah, lekker boelie! And we have sales on justpadel.com.
I like it.
You like it? Good match. Mistake number one is not thinking 2 steps ahead. So the serve and the first volley are actually the most important ones where you can actually plan 2 balls ahead. So let's say I serve to the glass, my first volley is going to the center. If I serve to the middle, my second ball is going to the glass, to the same player. So this is actually where you can start to build up the point and you can make a combination instantly. If you do this a lot, this will help you to get this 2 steps ahead thinking in a normal rally situation. So that actually helps to do bandeja, come to the net, or volley in the center, opening the space. Or I play a very low ball, I come close to the net, boom, I put it out. If you start by doing this in the serve, you can actually improve that in real match situations. So start by thinking 2 steps ahead. Mistake number 2 is not knowing your position. So many players, they don't know where they have to go when they serve. It's different if you serve to the middle and it's different if you serve to the outside. It's also different if you play Australian formation. You need to know the differences, because if you don't know where you have to go, you're going to make a mistake going somewhere too quickly or standing too close to the net, which gets you a lob, moving too far from the net or not going to the net at all, play on your feet. So it's very important that you need to know where you have to go. So when I serve to the glass from the left side, I should move to this position. So it doesn't take me a lot of steps to get here, which means I'm way calmer. So this is quite easy to do. This is why not serving Australian works really well. If I serve to the center of the court, I should move first post, covering this part and a bit of the center. So I need to move more if I play my volley, if I play my serve to the center of the court. So that means that my serve to the center of the court has to be slower because I need more time. If I play Australian and I'm going to the corner or to the middle, it also depends a little bit. If I play Australian, I need to serve and I need to move towards the first post all the way here, which takes me a way longer way. If I serve to the glass, I need to move even closer to the fence to protect this side. If I serve to the center, I only have to move to this side because the player on the left gets a forehand, has to pass me here. If he does, very nice. Mistake number 3, no split step. This is probably going to be a mistake if you didn't solve mistake number 2. So if you didn't solve it, go back to number 2, please. You should make a split step just before your opponent hits the ball, because it will help you to move to the left and to the right, backwards and forwards from that position. If you are still moving forwards, you cannot move to the left, you cannot move to the right, you're basically rushing. So this happens a lot with people, they want to go too close to the net, and this is not possible. It will help to serve a little bit deeper into the court, which gives you more time to be at the position. It's better to stand further away from the net in a good position than to be very close to the net and you're still running. Mistake number 4, switching players instantly. Oh, this is by far the biggest mistake if it comes down to serve and volley. So you serve to the player on the left and your first volley is going to the player on the right. Too complicated, don't switch. Of course, you can do this sometimes, but as a basic structure in your paddle game, also to be kind to your partner, play at least the first ball to the player you serve towards. So think 2 steps ahead. Mistake number 1 is that you don't do that. And then to the same player, serve to the sidewall, same player in the center of the court. Serve to the center, same player, open space. Start to play in this structure and thank me later. You have to understand that you're going towards the ball. So you serve, you go to the net, and then if you change the direction again, you have to move again. So then there is no calmness with you at the net. If you are ready, you made a split step, you're relaxed because you know 2 steps ahead where you're going to play, boom, your volley is going to be so much better. So if you play in this structure, you know from you and your partner where the ball is going to end up, where you should position yourself, so you're in the correct position, you are standing still, you made a split step, and you have a plan where you're playing the ball towards. If you have those 3 things, you are going to improve your paddle level super duper. Mistake number 5, and that's something that you do a lot, is taking too much risk with the first volley. If it's easy, you can do something like if somebody plays these returns, kill them. It's too complicated. Take it easy. Ladies and gentlemen, we just served the ball. We are around the 2nd post. Yeah? So you need to play a volley in order to get a little bit closer to the net. Once you're closer to the net, you can do a little bit more. After your volley, after your serve, you go to the net. You're not going to play a drop shot. No. You're not going to play a fast volley because probably your contact point is lower than the net. So don't accelerate on those balls. You're not going to play to defense. You're not going to be and try to be the hero of the club. You're just going to take it easy, serve to the center, volley in the corner, no más. Use this structure. This is the guideline of this entire video. Don't do too much. Once you are closer to the net, have fun. But before that, build up the point. Build up the point. Work for the point. Mistake number 6 is when you play Australian formation, stop serving to the glass, please. To the sidewall. Stop serving to the sidewall when you are playing Australian formation. You have to move too much. If you play the serve and you play to your side, so you play from the left side and you play on the left, you only have to go to the 2nd post. If you play Australian, you have to go to the 1st post. If you serve to the glass, you have to cover a lot of the court. You have to run, so that split step is going to be removed, that calmness is going to be gone, especially if you're going to play your 2nd serve outside to the glass. So when you play Australian formation, please play to the body. It's a very good serve, it's very helpful, and play to the middle line. Easy. So if you play Australian, serve to the center. The angle of your opponents is going to be way more complicated to make if you serve to the center of the court. This is going to help your first volley massively, because what I want to achieve with you today is that you are going to play a first volley and you can still take the net position. You're not going to get lobbed on that first volley and you're not going to make a mistake. Mistake number 7, serve deeper. So try to focus on the length of your serve. If you serve closer to the service line or very close to the sidewall, you will have more time to get to the net. You will feel more of a Zen mindset when you go to the net, and your first volley is going to be way, way better. Hey, 70% of the viewers are not subscribed. Subscribe! If you serve with a very short bounce, your opponent has a very easy return and you will not have any time to get to the net because the ball is sooner on the other side of the court. So this will mean that the quality of your serve highly influences your first volley. The next mistake, stop hitting the volleys early. So because you're going to the net, you are behind the ball. Try to avoid hitting the ball very early because this is what's going to happen. If you hit the ball early, you're just going to play the block and you're not going to play an amazing volley. So try to wait until the ball is more next to you and then go for a longer volley because this is the technique that you need to play the ball with the correct depth and the correct speed. So your first volley, hit it a little bit next to you. The sun is gone, ladies and gentlemen. There it comes. Oh, tip number 9, mistake number 9, whatever it is. This is more of a tip that I want to give you because I want to end it off in a nice positive way. Not everything in your life is a mistake. Maybe you think that your life is a mistake. No, I don't know. This is quite important, ladies and gentlemen, that you have a very long volley. So if you are closer to the net, and stay with me here, I'm going to play the ball to the other side of the court. If you are coming from tennis, your volley is going to be more of that one. So that's like a scoring volley. But after the serve, I'm around the second post. I cannot do that. I can do it, but I will lose the point. So that means that if I want to play a good volley from this position, I need to go for a longer volley because I need time. Maybe I can get a little bit closer to, if you want to have that tennis volley, okay, fine, but wait until you're there. Yeah, but the first volley after the serve, long. So if I'm going to play to the center, I want this, a ball before the service line, and it should reach the glass. Because my opponent needs to use the glass, it's low, then I can make the angle if I want to. For me, this is the most important thing, that you can change your swing. You don't have one volley, but the first volley when you're far from the net should be very different to the volley that you play when you're very close to the net. So don't let anybody tell you that there is a perfect volley. You need to have an adjustable volley, and this video is especially for the volley when you are far from the net. I hope this video helped you. If you want to see more videos like this, then let me know below. And also, 70% of the viewers are not subscribed. What the hell are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for watching. Hasta luego. Ciao. Adios.